everyone, and welcome back to Viva Virtue, where I review movies, particularly from old Hollywood. Not all the time film noir, but most of the time, yes, they will be movies with a black and white filter on them. If you have not subscribed to my page for more film reviews like this, please do so. You won't regret it, or maybe you will. I don't know. You have bodily autonomy, so do what you want, but I highly recommend it. We're talking about blue gardenias today, but this movie is so much more than about a blue flower. This film takes place during the Korean War. So Korean War was like the early 50s. So plot, without any spoilers, this movie is essentially about a lonesome girl who, after some like kind of sad news, takes up a very suspicious, when I say very suspicious, she missed all the signs, all the red flags, all of them. She takes him up on a date, okay? Because I guess he had like well, no, he didn't. She was just vulnerable, okay? Anyways, she takes him up on a date, and her life is thrown into utter chaos when she finds herself in the middle of a murder case regarding a man she barely knew. The public display of affection for me in this movie was a lot due to the topic. It wasn't unnecessary to the plot, okay? It was literally an essential part of the plot. There is a portrayal of SA, which, if you are sensitive to that, please fast forward. The fast forward button is a very useful button, okay? We have that for a reason. There's partial nudity posters in the back because someone in the movie is a man. Well, yeah, a man. A man in the movie draws calendar girls. Violence. There is a fight, but no gore. Profanity, none. This movie, cool 6.5 out of 10, which is good. For me, anything lower than a 4, nah. But it was a cool 6.5 out of 10. For me, this movie will not leave you depressed, but it does have a heavy plot. Morality rating was a 6, and my interest rating was about a 7 when I first watched it. When I rewatched it, it was like a 6.5 because I already knew the ending. So averaging about a 6.25 for this movie. All right, so I'm going to be speaking of my unfiltered thoughts and opinions beyond this point. So there will be spoilers beyond this point. If you don't want spoilers and you want to go watch the movie, please go do so. 3, 2, 1, bye. All right, so this movie, drinking was the culprit. Alcohol was the culprit of why our main character ended up in the position that she was in. Like, she was a real cool girl, but she took not just drinking, that's the first thing for me, but she took a drink from a man that she didn't know. And it's hard to defend yourself to the public when there has been foul play and someone was inebriated. It's just difficult to plead your case because you don't remember what happened. You can lie. You can act beside yourself. It's just so many negatives to alcohol in any situation. This movie taught me, wow, such a beautiful, sweet, innocent girl finding herself in the middle of chaos because of a drink. 2, she acted on her emotions and there was no one there to protect her. And I'm not saying that, it was her friend's fault that she ended up in the situation that she did. He was just a predator. He was a predator if I ever seen one. Just all of the red flags. And that is why she should have had, if she was going out with a man she didn't know, and I know she's grown or whatever, but if she was going out with a man she didn't know, she definitely should have had someone with her. And we need to normalize that in society. It was literally the order of the day. It was literally a societal norm for a girl, for a young lady to have an accomplice wherever she was going. I don't think accomplice is the right word. Okay, I think the word is escort. Even though that word's been dirtied up, that was the term. It was literally a societal norm for a girl to have a companion with her when she was going out with a man. So I think that was an area where she messed up, and he called at the right time, and he struck while the iron was hot. And unfortunately, that led to her demise, and she was just an innocent little lamb. 3, don't rebound. That's what I learned from this movie. Rebounds literally almost practically never work out. And that's what she was trying to do with this guy, like trying to rebound. And it's just like, when you're in that headspace, you're not going to make a good decision. So that was pretty sad. That's pretty much what I gathered from this movie. I think there's a great moral lesson in this for young ladies about how to interact with people, how to process your emotions, your feelings, when to say no to things. Because she could have definitely said no. And I'm not talking about when she was at his apartment. I'm talking about when it came to a drink where she didn't know where it came from. Pretty interesting movie. I'm glad to have brought this for you all. Let me know what you think down in the comments. And until the next film noir, ciao for now.